This conference will now be recorded.
So today we are going to discuss about drill through filters. So we started Power View and we are discussing about filters in Power View. We are discussing about filters in Power View. So there are four types of filters. First one is filters on this visual. We discussed when to use it. Second one is filters on this page. We discussed when we need to use this. Second one is, and third one is filters on all pages. We discussed about these three types of filters. And in today's class, we need to talk about drill through filters. So let's discuss about drill through filters. To discuss it, let me open the report. First, let me open Power BI Desktop. So just close the start screen or welcome screen. And if you want to create some visuals here, I need to load some tables. First, I'll load some orders table here. Click on Get Data, Excel. I'll load orders table, guys. Let me talk about drill through filters. Drill through filters. So let me show you here. In the first page, I'll create few visuals. Quickly, I'll create few visuals here. What are the visuals I'll create is, first I'll try to show what is the quantity we sold. Let me show what is the quantity we sold. Just drag the quantity column, go to the format, quantity column. The second one is, I want to show what is the sales. Again, sales. And the third one is, I'll show some profit here. Just drag profit. And in another visual, I'll show category wise sales. Just drag category and just drag sales. Go to the format, stop the legend, change the label style. And in another visual, I'll take region by sales, guys. Just drag the region, just drag the sales. Just drag the sales. Copy the format painter, just paste it here. Now I created one page with these visuals. I'll go and add another page. I'll go and add another page. I'll go and add another page. In the another page, I'll create subcategory wise sales. Subcategory wise sales I'll create. Just go and drag subcategory column, sales column. Just copy this format painter, paste it here. Go to the format, enable the data labels. And in another page, I'll show state-wise sales. Just to show state-wise sales, I'm taking one map visual. In the map visual, I'll take state and I'll take sales. Drag the state, drag the sales. I'm just showing state-wise sales here. Fine. So when I select any data point in this visual, when I select technology, in this page, in all the visuals, it will show technology data. When I click on technology, it will filter the data only in that page, only in that page, right? Correct. So when you go to the page 2, when I select technology, will it filter the page 2 visuals? It will not filter the data in the page 2. Visual interactions, we know that they are specific to that page. They are specific to that page. Correct. So when I click on any region here, it will filter that region data only in this page. it will not filter the data here. So when I click on East region, it will not show East region states here. It will not filter. So visual interactions are specific to that page. Sometimes what clients will ask us is, they will ask us to filter the data in other pages also. When I select any data point in page 1, it need to filter the data in the page 2. Or else when I select any data point in the page 1, it need to filter the data in the page 3. So whenever we need to pass the filter condition from one page to another page, we need to use drill through filters, guys. What is the purpose of drill through filters? Drill through filters are used to pass filter conditions from one page to another page. There are some cases, there are 20 related visuals we'll have in the report. All the 20 related visuals I cannot accommodate in one page. So in one page I have 10 visuals. In another page I have 10 visuals. Take an example. So I want to filter the data in all the related visuals. I want to select one data point. I want to filter the data in all the related visuals. But unfortunately, the visual interactions will work on only that page. Only that page. If you want to even filter the data in the other pages, visual interactions will not work. So that is the reason they given the drill through filters. Let's assume my requirement is, when I click on any category here, that category related data I need to see in the page 2. That category related data I need to see in the page 2. When you want to show that category related data here, how can you show it? For that, you need to use drill through filters, guys. What I'll do is, in which page I need to filter the data, I need to go to that page. In which page I need to filter the data, go to that page. Just go here. So I want to filter the data in the page 2, and I need to go to a section called drill through filters, guys. This time, drill through filters. In the drill through filters, page 2, I need to filter the data based on which column? I need to filter the data based on category column. In the page 1, I'll select category column, and I want to show that category related data here. So how can I do it is, so in which page I need to filter the data, I need to go to that page. Now I need to filter the data in the page 2. Okay. In the page 2, I need to drag the drill through field here. Based on which column you need to filter the data in the page 2, I need to drag that column. Go here, drag category column. I need to filter the data based on category column. By default, when you drag the category column, it will show all the categories by default. All the categories by default. And as soon as you add a drill through field, it will add one back button on the top. On the top, it will add one back button. Okay, fine. If you want, you can format this back button like adding fill color to the button. You can do something like this. You can format it. Fine, for now, let's keep it like this. Now, I can pass the filter condition from one page to another page, guys. Now I can go to the category. I can hover on it. When I hover on it, so when I right click on it, so you need to go to the technology. You need to right click on it. When I right click on it, you'll see drill through. In the drill through, it is showing only page 2. Why it is not showing page 3? I'm in page 1 now. When I right click on technology, any category, it is showing drill through only page 2. Why it is not showing page 3 is, only we added category column in the page 2. So I want to pass the category filter from this visual to the page 2. I added only one page. So now when you right click on it, drill through, you can go to what? Only page 2. So when I click on page 2, it will take you to the page 2, and it will show only that category data. Look at this, a filter got applied here. Previously it showed all the 3 categories. Now it show categories technology. I'm passing the filter from where to where? Page 1 to page 2. Then if you want to go back and if you want to change the filter condition, there is a back button. Control plus click here to go back to the previous page in the report. So I came from page 1 to page 2, right? If I want to go back to page 2 to page 1, And if you want to change another condition, you can click on this back button. As the report is in the edit mode, we are developing this report. As the report is in the edit mode, I need to select control button in my keypad. When the report is in the read-only mode, when you share this report with the client, it will be in the read-only mode. When the report is in the read-only mode, I don't want to click on control, guys. I can just click on this button. It will take me to the back page. Fine, no worries. This time I'll hold control button and I'll click on this back button. I'll go to the page 1, and this time I can go and click on furniture, right click on it, drill through page 2. Page 2. When I go to page 2, here, this time it is showing only furniture related subcategories. Furniture related subcategories, guys. Yes. And I can go on back and forth. I can select the values. Same way, when I select any region here, I need to go to the page 3. I need to show that region related states. Now it is showing all the region states. I don't want to show all the region states. When I select any region in the page 1, that filter I need to pass to page 3, and I need to show that region data. For that, so I need to filter the data in the page 3. I need to go to the page 3. I need to go to a section called drill through section. In the drill through, based on which field I need to filter the data, you need to drag it. I want to filter the data based on region. Just drag the region. We know that as soon as you drag the region, on the top, it will show all the regions. On the top, what it will show? It will show one button for us. So this button will help us to go back to this page, right? You have one button here. Fine. Now I can go to here. I can hover on any region here. When I right click on it, you will see drill through. It is showing only page 3. Why it is not showing page 2? Region column is added in only page 3. So when you hover on region, when you right click on region, it will show page 3, guys. Drill through page 3. It will show central region data. Right click, drill through page 3. It will show only central region states. It is not showing east region states. It is not showing west region states. It is not showing south region states. It is showing only central region states. So I can go back. Look at this here. The filter condition got applied. Region is central. I can go back, control and click here to go back to the previous page. I can select another region this time. Right click, drill through page 3. So it is showing only east region data. Sometimes what clients will ask you is, I don't want to right click. I don't want to drill through like this. So with left click itself, I want to drill through. With left click itself, if you want to drill through, there is an option, guys. So in a format tab, so with left click itself, I need to drill through. In data drill tab, you need to go to the data drill tab, and there is an option called drill through, guys. With left click itself, I need to drill through. Just click on drill through. When I click on drill through, this time you can right click, you can see drill through. Or even when you left click, you'll see drill through, guys. So with left click itself, you can even see drill through. Sometimes when you with the left click itself, if you want to go to the page 2, you can go and enable that setting, guys. By default, when you left click, it will interact with the visuals. With the left click itself, I want to drill through. What I can do? I can select the visual. I can go to the data drill. I can click on this drill through button. So just click on drill through. When you on this, with the left click itself, it will show the drill through button, and you can navigate like this, right? Or else, if you with the left click, if you want to do the visual interactions, just select this, go to the data drill, click on this. I'm unchecking this. Go here, data drill, uncheck this. And sometimes what they'll ask you is, so when I click on any region, so keep one button on the top, and I need to click on that button. I need to navigate to the other page. So in this visual, on the top, I need to add the button. Here somewhere I need to add one button. When I select any data point, that button need to be enabled. When I click on that button, I need to navigate to the page 2. So this is fine. This is fine. If the client is fine with this, they can go like this. They can go like this. Or else if you want to add one button on the top, through that button, if you want to navigate to the other page, you can even do that. How can we do that is, there is an option to insert the buttons. Go to the insert tab. There is buttons option, guys. Just go here, add what button you want. I'll add one right arrow button here. You can add any button, blank button or any button, right arrow button, and you can keep it wherever you want. I'll keep it on top of this visual. So this time So behind this button, you need to perform some action. So under buttons, we can perform the actions. When you select the button related of format options, you will find it here. So there is some action here. So when I click on this button, I need to navigate to page 2. For that, what I can do is select this button, go to the action, on the action. When you on the action, there is action type. You need to select this action type as drill through, guys. I need to use that button for drill through. Click on this. So to which page you need to go? When I click on this button, to which page I need to go? The destination page is page 2. When I click on this button, I'll select a category here, and I'll go and click on this button. It need to take to the page 2. Destination page is page 2, guys. And enable tooltip, disable tooltip. The meaning is now it is disabled, guys. It is disabled now. So when it is disabled, what you need to show here? So when you select any data point here, this button will be enabled. When it is enabled, what message you need to show here? So when you don't select any data point, the button got disabled now. When it is disabled, what message you need to show? By default, it will show one message here. What message you need to show? So if you want to override that disabled message, when this button was disabled, what message you want? You can write it. So when this button was disabled, you want to tell that select any category. So instead of seeing all this, so it is even writing the meaningful message to drill through to page 2, select a single data point from category. It is telling that select a data point, a category here to drill through to the page 2. If you want to get this button enabled, select one data point so that you can you can click on this button, you can drill through to the page 2. So it is a meaningful message. If you don't like this message, you can go and write up your own message here, disabled tooltip. So I'll go with this. Or if you want to shortcut this, select any data point, select any category to drill through, you can write it. I don't like this. I'll write my own message. Select any category to drill through. So when I write some message here, when the button is disabled, the message which I written here, the message it will show, disable tooltip, select any category to drill through. Yes, as soon as I select any category, it will show one message here. Now the button got enabled and it is showing one message. Control plus click here to drill through to the page 2. So if you want to go to the page 2, it is telling that control plus click here. If you don't like this message, you can select it. You can go here and you can give the enable tooltip message. Enable tooltip message. This time I'll go with the default message what I have there. I'll go with the default message what I have there. And when I click on technology, when I click on this button, I'll go to the page 2. I can see the technology related data. Just go back again and I'll click on furniture. This button got enabled. Click on this. It will show furniture related data here. So like this, I can go back and forth, guys. I can even add one button on the top. Using the button, I can navigate it. I can right click. I can navigate like this, or else by this button, I can navigate like this. Right? So now, so this is disabled, guys. When I hover here, it is telling select any category to drill through. You just want to select any category. As soon as you select it, got enabled. When it got enabled, it is showing another message. Control plus click here to drill through to the page 2. You can go to the page 2. It will go to the. It will show the office supplies, guys. So one way, with right click you can drill through. With left click you can drill through. You can add a button and you can drill through. Recently, they added one tooltip, guys. This is tooltip. When I hover here, what you are seeing here, we call it as tooltip. Tooltip. So in the tooltip itself, they are providing some option to drill through. So now you are not seeing it. It's a preview feature. It is still in the development phase. What Microsoft is trying to do is, so instead of right click, instead of drill through like this, or instead of selecting a data point, instead of going like this, what they're trying to do is, so when I hover here in the tooltip itself, I want to show drill through button. So to show that in the tooltip itself, they just started developing that feature. So it was developed, but it was not tested. It was developed, but it was not tested. Let me show that feature here. That feature is, you can find it here. Go to the file menu, options and settings. If you want to use the preview features, you need to go to the file menu, options and settings, options. In the options, you can find one option called, go to the preview features. In the preview features, you will find an option called modern visual tooltip. So preview features means, so they are done with development, but they are not completely tested. They are not generally available. They are still in the testing phase. We can use it if you want. Model visual tooltip. You need to check it. By default, it will be unchecked. You guys need to check this feature. When you check any preview feature, you need to close the Power BI desktop. You need to reopen it again. Okay, I selected this feature. Not only this, one more thing you need to do is, even though when I check that in the tooltip, it is not showing that drill through option. It is not showing. What you need to do is, one more thing, go to the file menu, go to the options and settings, go to the options. In the options, go to the current file. In the report settings, you'll find an option called modern visual tooltip. So you need to check this box. Use modern visual tooltip with the drill actions. So just click on this. You need to check this. Two things you need to do, guys. You need to go to the preview features. You need to enable this feature in the preview features. And then in the current file, you need to go to the report settings and you need to check this. When you do both of them, the tooltip will change, guys, now. So previously the tooltip show only category and the sales. It shows only these two. Now it is showing drill through also. This time to drill through, I don't want to right click. I don't want to drill through like this. I don't want to select. I don't want to go like this. I don't want all this stuff. I can just hover on the tooltip. In the tooltip itself, it will show drill through. Using this itself, I can drill through, guys. Let me hover here. It is showing drill through. Which page? Page 3. When I click on page 3, I can go to the page 3. Same way, I can go hover here and it will show drill through. When I click on this, it will take to the page 2, guys. It will take to page 2. Right. So it's up to you which one your client is preferring. You can choose that. So this is the latest one. So people will like to go with this. So it is still in the preview phase. It is not generally available. Within few days, it will be general available, guys. General available. So how to get it? By default, you will not see this in the tooltip. You will see only category equal to technology, sales equal to this. If you want to see this, you just need to go and set the settings, options and settings, options. In the preview features, just enable that feature. And in the report settings, check this modern visual tooltip. So the tooltip which we are seeing here, we call it as modern visual tooltip. Modern visual tooltip, guys. You can see drill through. Fine, perfect. So for now, we understand what is drill through. Drill through filters are used to pass the filter condition from one page to another page. Fine. Now, there are two options, important options in the drill through. So you can drag the column based on which you need to filter the data. You can drag it. And there are two important options, cross report and keep all filters. What these two options? Let's understand, guys. First, I'll explain what is cross report. Second one, I'll explain keep all filters. There are two check boxes, cross report, default it is off, and keep all filters, default it is on. When you need to off, when you need to on, we'll discuss now. Let me go here. First option is cross report. Second option is keep all filters. Keep all filters. Cross report by default off. Default off. What is this cross report option? When you need to on this. Keep all filters. Default on. So when it is on, what happens? When we need to off this. First, let me start with keep all filters. Keep all filters. So when keep all filters default on, what happens is I'm navigating from page 1 to page 2. What I'll do is in the page 1, I'll apply one filter. In the page 1, I'll apply one filter based on one year. So in the complete page, I need to show only 2017 year data. In all the visuals, I just want to show 2017 data. How can you show it, guys? In page 1, in all the visuals, if you just want to show 2017 data, you just want to go here and you want to go and apply the filters on this page. Filters on this page. Let me do that. So I'll go to the year column. I'll drag the year column here. Filters on this page. I'll select year equal to 2014, guys. In every visual, it is just showing 2014 year data. 2014 year data. Now, okay, it is showing 2014 data in every visual. So in the page 2, keep all filters on. When keep all filters on, what happens? I'm explaining here. By default, it is on. So in the page 1, in this visual, what are the filters you have? This visual is showing category wise sales for 2014 year. For 2014 year. So when I hover on here, you can see drill through, guys. When I hover on here, I can see drill through. I can go to the page 2. So it will show only technology data, right? It need to show only technology data. It is not only showing the technology data. Look at this here. It is not only showing a category equal to technology filter. It is even bringing year equal to 2014 filter also. Whatever the filters you already have on this visual, so you want to move these filters also to this page along with the category. Whatever the filters already available on this visual, do you want to move them or not? That you can control with keep all filters, guys. When the keep all filters is on, what it will do is it will carry the other filters which are there in the visual to the page 2, to this page. So along with this category filter, it will even carry these filters. So if I go and click on furniture here, it will not only take furniture filter. Already in this visual 2014 year filter is there. It will take furniture as well as 2014, both of them. Look at this here, both of them. So when you go and check it here, you will get two filters. One is furniture 2014. I don't want to bring this filter. I just want to bring the furniture filter. When you just want to bring the furniture filter, what I can do, I'll go here and I can stop, keep all filters, stop, off. When keep all filters is off, now in this visual I have 2014 filter, but when I click on office supplies here, when I click on drill through, it will bring this time only office supplies filter, even though there is already a filter in this visual and it is not bringing that filter. Why? Because we just stop this. When keep all filters is on, if there is any other filters which are already there in this visual, that filters will pass. When we stop it, that filters will not pass, guys. Simple option. So sometimes clients will ask you to pass the filters. Sometimes they will ask you to stop the filters, existing filters what we have. Fine. The next one is cross report. Cross report. What is this cross report? So when we need to, on this default, it is off. Now within the report, I'm passing the filter condition from one page to another page, from page 1 to page 2, or from page 1 to page 3. Within the same report, I'm passing the filter condition within the same report. Sometimes we might need to pass the filter condition from one report to another report. So to pass the filter condition from one report to another report, we'll use this cross report, guys. So drill through just will pass the filter from one page to another page. Drill through will pass filter from one page to another page. Another page. If you see within the report, within the same report, within the same report, drill through will pass filter from one page to another page within the same report. This cross report drill through will pass the filter from one report to another report, guys. There is a feature called cross report drill through. We call it as cross report or cross report drill through. You can call it as cross report or cross report drill through. Both names. So cross report or cross report drill through, what it will do is it will pass the filter from one page to another page, from one page to another page, guys. Whenever we need to pass the filter from one report to another report, one report to another report, whenever we need to pass the filter from one report to another report, we can go with cross report, one report to another report here. So then we need to use this cross report option. So to test this cross report drill through functionality, first I need to create two reports. Let me write first here. How can I test it? To test cross report drill through functionality, cross report drill through, first I need to create two reports. First, I need to create two reports. No worries, guys. I'll share this video with you. There is a lot of navigation involved in this class. I'll share this video. First, I need to create two reports, and not only creating the two reports, so we'll create the reports in the Power BI desktop. In the Power BI desktop, I'll create the reports, report 1 and report 2. And when the reports are there in the Power BI desktop, report 1 and report 2, we cannot test that functionality passing the filter condition from report 1 and report 2 in Power BI desktop. It is not possible. Once you create report 1 and report 2, you need to move the both reports to Power BI service, and in the Power BI service we need to test the cross report functionality. In the desktop it is not possible, guys. First I need to create the two reports in Power BI desktop. I need to move the reports to Power BI service, and I need to test the cross report functionality. I need to move reports to Power BI service to test cross report drill through functionality. I need to move the reports to Power BI service to test cross report drill through functionality, guys. Right, let's do that. First, I'll create some two reports here. Just let me close this. I don't want to confuse the people here. I don't use this report. Creating the reports will not take time. Hardly it will take 1 or 2 minutes. It doesn't affect anything. Just be clear. It doesn't take time. Just close this. Let's create two reports, guys. Just close this. I don't want to take the same reports. I don't want to confuse you. So just close this. Don't save. I'll open two reports here. Double click on it. First, I'll create one report, report 1, and then I'll create report 2. And then I'll move from report 1 to report 2. And I'll pass the filter from report 1 to report 2. How we can do that? Let me explain, guys. Just close this. First, load some orders table here quickly. Click on Excel, orders table. Click on load. Fine. So, and I'll create few visuals here. Roughly, I'll create few visuals. In the page 1, I'll create one visual where I'll show category wise sales. I'm taking one pie chart. I'll show category wise sales here. Just drag category column, sales column. Fine. Add the border. And then I'll even create, if required, I'll create a region wise sales also. Let's take one pie chart and create region wise sales also here. Drag region sales and copy format point. Fine. This is one report which contains one page. Roughly I'm creating it. I'll save this report. Click on save. Desktop. I can give the report name as report 1. Report 1. So this is my source report. Click on save. Just I'm giving one rough name, guys. Report 1. I'll create another report. You can open another Power BI file, guys. You can open another Power BI file. You can create another report here. Double click on it. It will open another report here. Let it open. Once it open, in the second report, I'll create some visuals. What I'll do is, in the second report, I'll show state-wise sales. I'll show state-wise sales in the second report. Fine. In the second report, I'll bring some table, same orders table here. Click on Get Data Excel. And I'll create state-wise sales. Each state, how much sales you are getting, I'll show it here. This time, two different reports, guys. In the second report, I have state-wise sales here. Just take one map visual here. I'm taking one map visual and I'll show state-wise sales here. Drag the state and drag the sales here. This time it will show all the states and all the sales. All the states and all the sales. But okay, this time in the report one, so I'll save it as report two. Click on save. Save it in the desktop and save it as report two. Report two, guys. Report two. Just I'm giving report two. Save it in the desktop. So what I need to do this time is, in the report one, I need to select any region and I need to pass to report two page one, guys. I'm in report one page one. From report one page one, I'll select any region. I need to pass the filter to report to page two. Report to page two. How can I pass it? So when you pass the filter from one page to within the report, one page to another page, if you pass the filter from page one to page two within the report, we just call it as drill through. We call it as drill through. So when you pass the filter from report one page one, report one page one to report two page one, when you pass the filter from one report to another report, we call it as cross report. That is what I need to do. So if you want to test this functionality, it is not possible to do it in desktop, guys. In the Power BI desktop, even though when I have two reports, it is not possible to test that functionality. Test that functionality. How can we test it then? So you want to publish them to Power BI service. To test them, I need to move the reports to Power BI service to test cross report drill to functionality. So you need to move these two reports into the Power BI service. Before I move, what I need to do is, in which report I need to filter the data. From report one, I need to pass the filter condition. I need to filter the data in the report two. Go to the report two. Go to the report where you need to filter the data. I need to filter the data in the report to page one. I need to go here. And this time into the drill through, we need to drag the column. This report, you need to filter based on which column? Region column. Region column. Just add the region column here. Just add the region column here. Now this region filter will come from which one? It will come from report one, guys. It will come from report one, and you will get this back button, guys. Frankly to speak, I don't need this back button. So within the report, you need this back button. So from one report to another report, you don't need this button. There is other alternative for this button. We can remove it completely. Let me remove it. There is other alternative. Within the report, I need that button. But one report to another report, I don't need that button. When you add any column to the drill through here, you'll get this back button. When you are coming from one report to another report, this button, there is no use of this button, guys. Let me delete it. I'll tell you which will serve that functionality. Fine. When you drag it, it will show all the regions. And one more thing you need to do is, as you need to pass the filter condition from report one to report two, in both the reports, you need to go on this cross report drill through option, guys. You need to go to each report and you need to on this feature, on this in the report one, and even go to the report two on this cross report, guys. You need to do it in both the reports and then save both the reports now and then publish both the reports to Power BI service. Now I'll go and publish the report one. Just click on publish. When I click on publish, I'll publish it to our workspace, guys. We created one workspace 8 p.m. What is this? 8 p.m. So sorry. Let me sign out and sign in with user 38 here. Click on sign in, user 38 at Power BI training.in. Click on continue. Let me give the password. Let me give the password here. I logged in here with user 38. Same way, in this report also I'll sign out, and I'll sign in with user 38. Click on sign in. Fine, let me publish it. When I click on publish now, it will show one workspace called 8 p.m. June 2021 Power BI files. I'm publishing to our workspace only. Click on select. Report 1 is publishing. Once report 1 published successfully, I'll even publish report 2. Got it. And I want to publish report 2 now. Click on publish. I can go and publish a report to 8 p.m. June 2021 Power BI files. Click on select. Fine, perfect. When you publish them, you can go to the Power BI service now, and you can see the 2 reports. How to log on to Power BI service? app.powerbi.com, and give the username here, user 38, and give the password. Once we sign in, here, go to the workspaces, go to the workspace 8 p.m. June 2021 Power BI files. You'll find report 1 and report 2. I can open report 1 and I can pass the filter condition from report 1 to report 2. Let's see that. I'm opening report 1 here. When I open the report 1, I'm able to see the visuals in it. So when I hover on the region, I'm not seeing an option to drill through, guys. I'm not seeing an option to drill through. So frankly to speak, it needs to show an option to drill through here, but it is not showing. Why it is not showing is there is a small gap with this feature, guys. So you are owning this cross report to on, right? In report 1 and report 2, you on it. So when you on that in the Power BI desktop, when you publish it to the Power BI service, this feature is not it is not on there. So let me go and show you in Power BI service. I'll go to the reports here, and that feature is whether it is on or off. Let me check it here. Where I can check it is go to the more options. You'll find an option called report settings, guys. There you'll find settings here. Go to the report, go to the 3 dots. You'll find settings. When I click on settings, there I can check it whether that feature is on or off. So I on that feature in the desktop, guys, but that feature, it is not on here. Cross report drill through. So although visuals in this report to use drill through targets from other reports. So this feature I on, this is the feature which we on here. Even though when we on this feature in the desktop, there is a small gap. So it is not on here. So that is the reason when I go to the report one, when I hover here, it is not showing any drill through. It is not showing any drill through here. When I hover, or else when I right click, it is not showing drill through here. When I right click guys, when I right click, it is not showing any drill through option here. If it need to show drill through option here, first you need to go to the report 1 here. Just go to the 3 dots, go to the settings, on that option here. Just go and on this option. When it is yellow, it is on. When it is white, it is off. On this option, click on save. Not only in the report 1, you need to go to report 2. You need to do it. Go here, go to the settings, on this in the report 2 also. Just go here, cross report drill through on this. Click on save. Now when I go and right click on it, this time I'm seeing drill through. So now I'm in which report? Report 1. When I right click on it, drill through, I can pass to the filter to which report? Report to page 1. I can pass the filter condition from report to 1 to report 2. When you pass the condition from report 1 to report 2, we call it as what? Cross report drill through. Just I'm going to select central region here, right click, drill through. When I click on this, I will move from report 1 to report 2. See, you are in report 1 now. It will take you to report 2 now. As soon as I click on this, look at this. I'm in the report 2 now. And what data it will show? Report 2 will show. Report 2 will show region equal to central. If I want to go and select another region, previously you have back button, right? I don't want this back button. I can use browser back button. In the browser you have back button, right? We can use it. Why I deleted this is, in the browser I can have back button, I can use it. When I click on this browser back button, I'm back to report 1. I can go and select another region here. I can go and select another region, this time west region, right click, drill through. I will go to the page 2, report to page 1. Click on this. I'm again back to report 2 and it is showing west region data. If I want to go back and select another value, I can click on this back button. So when it is from report to report, you can use browser back button. So when it is within the report, we can go with that button. I will even publish this report. So I have not saved it, right? Fine, no worries. So within the report, if you want, let's take an example. In the page 2, I'll create some additional visuals here. I'll show subcategory wise sales. In the report 1, I'm showing subcategory wise sales. How can I show it quickly? Let me take one column chart. I'll show subcategory wise sales here. Just go and drag subcategory and sales. And to this report, what I need to do is, I need to pass the filter condition from page 1 to page 2. I want to select any category here and I need to see that corresponding category data here. What I can do? I can go to the page 2. I can drag a category column here. As soon as I drag the category column, back button will get it. We need this back button, guys. When it is from one page to another page, you need that back button. You need that back button. Okay, let me publish this report again. I'll save it. I'll republish this report 1 again. In the report 1, I added one page. So this, I will navigate through category, guys. Right click on this, drill through page 2. It will show only that category data. So I'm saving this report. I'll publish it. Click on publish. I'll publish it to the same workspace, guys. 8 p.m. June 2021 Power BI files. It will ask, do you want to replace the report? Already there is a report with the name report 1. So you are trying to publish the same name. Do you want to replace? Yes, replace. When you replace, the changes will get here. This time in the report 1, I'll navigate from page 1 to page 2. So this is page 1. When I right click on any category, drill through page 2, guys. When I right click on any category, drill through page 2. I can go to the page 2 and I can see that corresponding data here. Category called technology data. If I want to go back to page 1, I can click on this button. I can go back. So here, when I click on furniture, right click, drill through page 2. You no need to click on control button, guys, here. When it is in the desktop, when I hover on here, it show control plus click here to go back to the previous page. Look at this in the desktop. So when I'm in page 1, when I go to page 2, when I want to go back, it is showing what? Control plus click here to go back to the previous page. Why? Because report is in the edit mode. When the report is in the edit mode, you need to hold the control button. You need to click on it. But in the Power BI service, when you share the report with the clients, it will be in the read-only mode. Now right click on it, drill through page 2. So when I come here, I don't want to hold the control button here. Just click on this without control. I'll go back to the page 1. The same way, if you want to go from report 1, page 1 to report to page 1, right click on it. What is happening here? In which report?
Republish, that setting got gone.
Right. That setting got overridden. Correct, guys. So nice, good. So I want to go to report 1. I want to set that setting. Where I can set it? Go to the settings. Go to the settings here, and cross report drill through on this. Unfortunately, the setting is getting off, guys. On this, click on save. So now I just want to go here. and this time I can right click on any region, drill through, report to. So when I want to go back to the report one, from report to report one, browser back button. Fine. This is all about drill through, guys. So only 3 options. You need to understand only 4 options here. First of all, what is drill through? You need to understand. And second thing, you need to understand what is cross report drill through. Cross report drill through, you need to understand. Third thing you need to understand is keep all filters. What is this keep all filters? If you can understand these 3 options, so you are fine, guys. Keep all filters. Along with these 3, we can drill through in many ways. I shown you. We can drill through by right click, or we can drill through by tooltip. We can drill through by tooltip, and we can even drill through by buttons. You remember that. We can drill through by using right click, comma, with left click also you can drill through. I explain how. Left click, and then we can even drill through using buttons. I explain how we can drill through using buttons, and we can even drill through using tooltip. Modern visual tooltip. You need to enable the modern visual tooltip. With the tooltip also you can drill through. We can drill through by using all these options. How can we drill through using all these options? If you can know, so that is fine, guys. So you will get questions in the interviews about this drill through. In the real time, we'll implement in very less cases, but in the interviews you'll get a lot of questions. In which cases we'll implement is whenever we are not able to accommodate all the related visuals in one page. Some related visuals are in one page, some other related visuals are in another page. So with visual interactions, I can filter the data only in this page. As there are some other related visuals in the page too, when I select any values here, it will even need to filter the data in the page too. That time we can go and use this drill through filters, guys. Fine. Now let's go with the questions, guys.